Okay, I think we're live. Let's just double check here. Let's go ahead and take a look-see. I think we are fine. Let's see. We are live. Fabulous. Okay, so good afternoon, everybody. It's nice to be back here after that kind of controversial channel update video that I did, because I was sitting there talking about being jaded and taking kind of a step back for the time being. But I just want to make sure that everybody out there knows that I'm not talking about just giving up on doing videos. I'm not at all. I'm just taking a bit of a breather, right? I still haven't seen a doctor about my right ear, but I noticed that since I've limited my use of headsets and whatnot, it's definitely been a lot easier for me to cope and deal with. But until I see a doctor and actually figure out what the hell's going on here, I'm kind of at the mercy of it, unfortunately. But hey, we're playing some Guild Wars here. I did do a whole bunch of stuff the other day. I cleaned up a little bit of the map in the Crystal Desert. I did take care of a few things. You know what? Why don't we actually get in the game instead of me just blathering about it? What I did is basically once you get over here to Drachner's Forge, there's one of the main mission quests that you have to talk to there's a dwarf guy over here, and then he sends you to another dwarf guy that's over here, and then he sends you basically into the Ice Caves of Sorrow to start off the first mission over here in the Southern Shiver Peaks. So I went ahead and did that, and then I also came from Copperhammer Mines. I went into the Frozen Forest and I did a whole bunch of exploration over here, just to kind of finish it up. And then I also got the one final remaining elite skill that was over here. I think it was Ward Against Harm or something like that. It was one of the Elementalist skills. And then basically I had a choice of either going up to here, if you could see it. This is one of, I think it's the Iron Mines of Moladoon. But instead of going there, I went south. I went through the ice flow, which is, can be a pretty tough area if you're not prepared for it. But I ended up coming down here and unlocking Marhan's Grotto. And Marhan's Grotto is the type of place if you really want prestige armor. I know it was a really big deal back in the day because this was the place to get it. But I went ahead and unlocked that. If we went up, say, the east coast of Iceflow up to here, and there's the other final remaining mission. There's only 3 missions over here, which I'm a little disappointed by, because I could have swore it was a little bit more than that. I thought there were at least a few more missions, but I guess I've just been remembering wrong. So we're going to do the Ice Caves of Sorrow today. We'll probably work our way over here to the Iron Mines of Moladoon. I'm not sure where Ice Caves of Sorrow dumps us off at as far as the story goes. Sometimes it dumps you off in the next mission, sometimes it doesn't. But we're going to try to complete all 3 missions today here in the Southern Shiver Peaks, and then after that it's pretty much we come down here. We have to get infused armor while we're here too, and that's something that we'll hold off on. I'll explain when we actually get to it. Down here in the Crystal Desert, I did actually complete the Dunes of Despair bonus mission by myself. Instead of asking my alliance and guildmates and stuff to help me out, I went ahead and just said, what, there's got to be a guide video out there, and there's a couple of them, and there's a little trick that you can do to do this, to do it by yourself. And I did the trick, and I got the bonus, which is nice. The other problem with this area of Dunes of Despair is if you're really trying to go for the Cartography title like I am, man, this place is huge. This place is massive. You start off over here, and then you go around, and then there's the little base here where you gotta guard your ghostly hero guy, right? And then you got optional bosses down here, and then there's a little optional fort down here. But there's all of this extra territory, and it's not in use of anything. There's jade scarabs around here, but there's nothing else. And there's a couple other areas here that I have to actually unlock, but I just didn't really want to go through Dunes of Despair to do it again. So that's something that's going to have to wait. Also, exploration around this area wouldn't be so bad if I had the ability to change my secondary profession into an assassin, and that's going to have to wait until we actually dig into factions some, which is fine. It's not like I'm just going through all of Prophecies content and then just leaving it alone and then going to factions and then all the other expansions. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to end up having to come back eventually anyways, because there's vanquishing and stuff, and in order to do that, I'm going to need some more elite skills, faux show. So I did do that. And then also, let's see here, there were the secondary profession quests. Let's see here, Crystal Desert quests. So there's the Necromancer's Path and the Warrior's Path. I think I've done the Ranger and the Monk thus far, right? So it would just be these 2 other ones. So I'll complete those in another point in time. let's see here. We are in the Southern Shiver Peaks. Okay, then there was this other quest down here in the Southern Shiver Peaks for the Heroes Challenge. We have to, you talk to Vani, and then that person takes you to Sanye, and then you have to basically escort Sanye around the frozen forest, and then Sanye turns on you. So that's what I did. I did that mission as well. Let's actually go back to Drax here so I can turn in this one quest, and then I think we'll get started here on the mission. I do have the wiki page pulled up for it, and it's pretty straightforward as far as the Ice Caves of Sorrow. Also, I should actually say that this week there is the celebration, or excuse me, the anniversary celebration event. It's for the entire week. It just started yesterday, as a matter of fact. This is I don't know how old the game is. 2000. I mean. So I have like a series of like old gaming magazines, Computer Games Magazine, and I was wrong. It was like the game didn't come out in 2004, it came out in 2005, but a lot of beta testing was done in 2004. Holy shit, 15 attribute points? What? Oh man. Oh baby, baby. I think I had backfire there. So we'll put backfire back. Do we even have any inspiration? I think we have one. Fast casting, domination. So I have one. Sure. That's fine. So anyways, this week will mark like the birthday of the game, basically. And it's like they throw like this week-long thing on, and basically it's just like all the other events. Like you go in there and you kill monsters and you get a whole bunch of like special items. Like there's chocolate bunnies, there's honeycombs, you get birthday cupcakes, which is really nice. It allowed me to replenish my stack a little bit, and then there's a few other items: honeycombs, champagne poppers, sparklers, and then there's like other shit involved too. But oh yeah, and then of course the sugary blue drinks, those things drop as well. So I did manage to pick up a couple there. All right, hang on one second. You know what I should do? I forgot to do this before. Let's pop out our chat here so I can kind of pay attention to all of yous out there that may want to speak with yours truly. Wait, what the freaking frack? No, don't do that. There we are. Do that. Okay, very good. All right, so I got my bonus map popped out. You know what? We'll even move that to the side. Or not. We'll just we'll put it right there. So I already looked at the Ice Caves of Sorrow. I'm looking at the map right now, and I already have all the elite skills out of here, so we could pretty much just steamroll our way through this stuff. Also, I do want to let you guys know that Frostpunk, which is a really interesting strategy game that I've been following for quite some time now, comes out tomorrow. It releases tomorrow, and I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to do what I don't normally do. I never pick up a game on day one, like at all, unless of course there's special reason for it. And tomorrow Frostpunk comes out, and I think I'm just going to straight up just buy it and play it, and we're going to probably do some live streams of it. There's a couple other things that I've been really planning on doing some live streams of, and I've been thinking about maybe doing a series on Stellaris, because the last DLC expansion pack apparently was very divisive, to say the least, and it didn't really sound like it actually, the game took a couple steps back rather than a couple steps forward for it. So I've been kind of like staying away from it, but they just released a patch apparently that fixed a lot of the bullshit. Apparently. We'll see how that actually turns out. But okay, so I think we just start our mission. Let's just enter and go forth. I've been really hesitant about playing Stellaris. Like, I sat there and thought about doing maybe a different Paradox game, but I don't know. Rescue Avenia. Find a way into the holding area, break Avenia out of her cell, escape with Avenia to the awaiting ice ship. Is that a ship that's made out of ice, or is that just a ship that's in ice? Okay, there's the keg station. All right, so we got to actually like blow up some ice wall. If you guys remember when we were in the northern Shiver Peaks, when we had to pick up like powder kegs and stuff, and I was sitting there saying, I'm like, don't we have to actually go back and get another one for the bonus? I was correct, but I was incorrect, but I was correct. I was incorrect because we don't do it there, we do it here. But I was correct because, you know, it actually is something that needed to be done. And I am keeping the same build that I've been using. I've been pretty satisfied with it, especially since I've gotten in the routine of actually playing it. It's become a lot easier to manage. We gotta watch out for these new enemies, these Mersats, because they do this move called Spectral Agony that does a whole bunch of damage to you. And until we have our armor infused, like, we're just pretty much gonna have to tank it all. It does like 100 unavoidable damage, basically. There we go. Man, I'm really loving the Arcane Echo. It's just so good. And the thing about doing the Southern Shiver Peaks, like the explorable areas, is definitely, you really need to pay attention to what mobs you're aggroing. Because if you do too much at one time, man, you just screw yourself. I mean, that's kind of a common thing in, whatchamacallit, in MMOs, but it's definitely reiterated here quite a bit. So we got something else. We'll give him the ice in. I would take this leech signet out because this is like that kind of one of inspiration magic skill, but it's pretty good. It gives us a little bit of energy. Okay, I'm just making sure we're not seeing any treasure boxes and stuff, because I do want to definitely open those out. I do have that stack of what we call them, lockpicks. Wait, what? Where the fuck's hitting us? Wait, what? Oh. Okay, so we need to get our asses down there. Kill the Beastmaster. Oh, a Beastmaster. This guy. Kill him. Because giant stomp sucks. Wow, man, my guys are getting crushed. Maybe if we stay out in the blast radius, something like that. There we go. There's a honeycomb. That's one of the items that drops for this event. Okay, so we need to get our little booties down there so we can destroy their siege equipment. Kill him. I wasted my empathy there. Almost. Alright, just making sure that I had everything popped out that I needed it to. It'd be really nice to actually progress the story a little bit more, just so I can get the latest batch of whatchamacallem, elite skills. Yeah, buddy. Didn't even do his giant stomp. When it comes to these guys, you just really have to watch out for the Doilak Masters, because they're healers. And then usually the groups end up stacking up on one another. So you've got like multiple healers, and it just sucks. So you gotta watch out for that. You really gotta pay attention to how you aggro. You know what? We're gonna come down here. And we're gonna wreck this fool. Can we do the engineer? Shit, go to the other side. Wah, wah, wah. So I don't really have to kill off these engineers, but I'm going to. So heretics, and then the engineer. Actually, shit, what I should have done is an Arcane Echo first. Oh, motherfucker, he did a strip enchantment. Bummer, dude. There we go. There he is. These guys, because they do life entombment, and it sucks. awful. There we go. They're not that hard to take down. It's just they're just a fucking annoying. Shit, I'm missing my interrupt here. What do we get? See, this wouldn't be so bad. It's energy plus 12, but it requires 13 domination magic. Those are always the worst. Unless, of course, it's got like some really awesome mods on it. Generally, you just want to vendor shit like that. Or give it away. Or, you know, in that case, I think we'd be able to take off that armor plus 5. I think maybe. Nice. Got a boss down here. Necromancer boss. This means I'm going to cast Backfire. Sure he doesn't get his life siphon off. Nice, we get that little bit of, actually I think we got the morale boost for taking out the engineers. So maybe it's in our better interest to actually take these guys out. It's almost worthless casting empathy on the engineers because they don't attack. They don't do shit, they just stand there. Yep, we get a morale boost for killing them. But I do it just so I can actually do the unnatural signet. Well, I guess it doesn't really make a difference, does it? Right? Because there's no other enemies standing around. Okay, so we can't get through the ice here. Look at that, it's our old buddies, the White Mantle. Fucking crushed us. No. God damn it. I screwed up. That's a party wipe. That's a party wipe. Yep. God damn it. Yep. That's a party wipe. We got bombarded twice. Wah wah. At least we didn't get that far in. It's pretty straightforward. So with that being said, we are definitely going to kill off those engineers first. I'm just wondering if... It doesn't look like there's a back door into that place. At least I don't think there is. Because I think all these mountains, they go around. Alright, let's kill off these Mersat. Yeah, Spectral Agony. There you go. Goddamn, I gotta watch out for that Ether Feast. I remember these guys being, like, much more difficult back in the day. Like, you pretty much wanted to steer clear of them unless you had your infused armor. Because they would just wreck your shit. They would just do Spectral Agony over and over and over again. That's the way I remember it, but I don't know if that's actually the way it was. Could be. Might be wrong. Alright, instead of dicking around with the Ice Imps and the Pine Souls, let's just... say, place you guys right over there before we get crushed again. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Shit. You want to know what I should have been doing? Popping one of those guys. You just gotta stay out of the blast radius, so we gotta move a little bit faster. Maybe what I should be doing is I should be waiting for whatchamacallem, Cost to do his one movement skill. There we go, there's another item that drops, Hunter's Ale, which is great because that's gonna go towards our drunken title. blast radius in that shit sucks. It's so large. Yeah, there's no way around. It's pretty much we're bottlenecked here. Take out Beastmaster. There we are. Yeah, it'd be really great to get done with the Southern Shaper Peaks today. I'd like to actually finish up Prophecies here relatively soon. As far as, like, you know, when we're gonna move on to probably factions next, as to when that's gonna happen, I'm not sure. I really haven't decided. I might have to be a while, because I want to, like, build up them juices to play the game. I want to get motivated to play. You know, and I've already said, like, I'm kind of a little burnt out. Dude, what is Elias doing? What are you doing, man? Get in there. Shit. I'm gonna have the boss. Come on, take out the engineer first, man. Go in your fire. There we are. Let's take out this, try to take out, like, the little peons first, and then I try to focus on the boss. Because the peons are definitely a guaranteed kill. But these guys here, they're gonna take a little bit more of a beating. Should have missed my, there we go. I always try to prioritize these skills here that actually do the damage, rather than Leech Signet. Look at that, we got a chest here. Lost our lockpick. That's right. So we get Superior Vigor. Oh. Booyah! I've never unlocked one of those before. Yeah. Fucking A, man. It's funny, too, because somebody in my alliance was actually selling one recently, and I just bought another one, because it's nice to have just a couple on hand. Oh, that makes Daddy happy. Oh, yes. I'm very pleased. God damn, there's just no other way around this. We're gonna have to go through that blast range. It's like fucking killing fields. Like, 2 of those pretty much just wiped out my party at one time. There's just no other way around. So I really need to wait for Koss to do his thing. Come on, man. There's movement at. There we are. Go, 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 go. Shit. Move. Alright. Oh. That's the hardest part. We just gotta make sure we don't aggro anything. So we get them heals. See, now I can pretty much just say, take my party here, keep them a little bit back, and then I aggro one of these groups. Almost looked like I aggroed both groups for a second there. Take out the priest. Take out the priest. Come on, take him out. There we are. Take out the other one. My back line is like getting crushed right now. They're all targeting my guys. Nice, we gained level. Kind of wondering if these White Mantle are actually getting bombarded by their own siege equipment. bottle rocket. So I'm just using these shits like right off the bat. Same thing with the champagne poppers, because it makes the most sense. Trying to go for those titles. And I am running three different monks. Healing monks. I changed Telcora's skill. Instead of her being a smiter, I made her into a healer. Shit, we do have a priest. Take out the priest. Actually, take out the engineer first. God damn it. Take out the fucking priest. I don't care about doing anything else. I just want to take that guy out. There we are. Now take out the engineer. There we are. Now we can worry about the rest of these guys. Although I did screw myself because I should have done the Arcane Echo first. Like so. Pick up the cash. Nice. Get another Hunter's Ale. Alright, instead of actually taking all of these guys out, we're gonna have to take them out in groups. The good news is that they're gonna rush me because they're all warrior class. I'm really tempted to do some of the other expansions, kind of like side stuff, because I'd like to get a couple more whatchamacallem companions. I'd like to try to unlock some of the ritualists. And speaking of which, you know what, the ritualist class is so good, but I've like barely played one. There's like so many really essential builds for the ritualist, and it's like I'm almost tempted just to drop what I'm doing is playing as a ritualist and just go through the game and get all of the elite skills so I have them all unlocked and available. If you look up a lot of like the farming builds, man, like you just can't get around the ritualist stuff, unfortunately. Now we're fighting these Jade Bugs here, so what we're going to do is we're going to do Arcane Echo empathy. There we go. Sometimes it's really nice to do that Keystone Signet right after popping the Natural Signet, so you get another Natural Signet. Especially when they're grouped up like that. Alright, this is one of the areas. I think this is one of the areas. Yeah, there should be... I think there should be a Mesmer boss over here, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so there's the keg station. I'm looking at the map right now. Firing lever, firing lever. Alright, we got some more white mantle over there. So it must be up here somewhere. Fuck, this is gonna suck. Bunch of archers. Nice. That was great to actually replenish my stock of those. Although, to be very honest with you, I'd rather get like the Hunter's Ale and some of the other shit. Like the poppers and the sparklers and the bottle rockets, all the dumb shit. Actually, I think it is the, what is that, party girl? Covert agent. It's your drunkard. Sweet Tooth, that's for the birthday cupcakes. Lucky, no. Party animal, there we are. Boom shakalaka. Real quick way to wipe one of those guys out. I know, I should be doing like tab targeting instead of just individually clicking them. I know. I know. Okay, so there's the door we're supposed to go to, apparently. But if we go back, there was that other door. I could be moving a lot quicker here. Yeah, it's kind of been nice to play replay this game because I've actually unlocked a few things that I've never unlocked before. Like the other day, yesterday actually, it was this Sundering Fellblade of Warding. It's not too shabby. It's pretty good. It's too bad it's just slightly from perfect. It was chance 20% on the armor penetration. It would be pretty fabulous, but it's still worth a pretty decent sum, I would think. You know what's weird about this is that the wiki doesn't even mention this door. This pathway here. Wait, is that the way we're supposed to go? Wait, what? Oh, okay. I think this way maybe they just don't recommend it because it's just a bunch of Mersat. Ouch. So we're definitely supposed to be in here. I think this was just like a shortcut. So apparently there's a door here we have to blow up with the powder kegs, but it requires two of the kegs, that is. Yeah, buddy. I just go down so fast. It's so good. And where the fuck is this place? Should go down super quick here. There we go. So what the frickety frock here, man? There it is. I think that's the other door we're supposed to go through. Wow, I just got crushed. Took a shit ton of damage. So as long as I'm, like, interrupting these guys, we should be fine. Although I'm not entirely certain that if you can actually interrupt their spectral agony skill. Okay, so this is the part that sucks. We need the powder kegs. We're gonna need two, so this is gonna be fairly boring here, just FYI to everybody out there that's watching this. Because we're gonna have to go back, get the powder keg, place the powder keg, go back, get a second powder keg, place the powder keg, and then we can proceed. So this bonus mission is basically, I think we talked to some dwarf. And then we have to deliver some message. Is basically the way it works. I have no idea what the hell the map in the wiki is talking about here, because it has us basically go all the way around this way instead of going the way I went. I have no idea why. Maybe it's because that way is just fighting White Mantle instead of the Mersat. I don't know. This is going to go a little bit faster, obviously, because we have the birthday cupcakes. Although, I swear to God, when you use a birthday cupcake and then you have charge, that you do actually go a little bit faster. But then there's other times where I'm not carrying anything. I've got the birthday cupcake, and the charge goes off, but I don't notice any kind of, like, speed increase. So I don't know if it's actually just kind of a placebo effect or if it only affects you when you're carrying something. Kill the abbot! Kill the abbot! You don't want to drop your powder keg, otherwise it'll explode. And it'll be no good to you, because then you have to go back and get another one, of course. It sucks even more if you're a melee character, or if you're just like a DPS character, I should say. Like if all of your skills and your weapons are pretty much reliant on you using them, then you're kind of screwed. But if you're a caster like me, I ain't even got shit to worry about, motherfucker. Ah, so that's what the wiki was talking about. I needed 2 powder kegs for that, because you needed one for each of the doors. Here you go, Romax Stone Sledge. Whatever, man. I also have been playing quite a bit of Counter-Strike Source lately, for anybody out there that actually gives a shit. And I'm thinking about, out of the 2 servers that I've been playing on, that have become kind of like my unintentional favorites, may end up having some live streams of some Counter-Strike Source footage. Okay, so this is where the other powder kegs come into play. Wow, that sucks. How inconvenient. Come on there, ArenaNet. I mean, this is just like a big time sink for the player. I understand that you can make the case of saying, well, hey, if they want the bonus, they have to go through all this other bullshit, but this is just stupid. This is just wasting my fucking time. Because now I have to go back. I think that's the actual gate that requires 2 powder kegs. What a bunch of stupid shit. That's so retarded, man. Like, why couldn't the powder keg station just be like right over here? You know what? Like, I'm all about compromises. I don't mind walking through the damn caves, but now I have to walk all the way around and up the fucking hill. And I think I'm gonna end up having to do it twice. Swear to God. This is obviously one of those missions that'd be a lot better if you had like another teammate, like another human player, I should say, because then you guys can both pick up the powder kegs instead of having to make all this backtrack bullshit. All right, let's pay attention how fast I'm running here and wait till Costa's charge. I do have the... See? I am moving faster. So I think that there's like an actual, like a ceiling for how fast you can run. And I think that, you know, if you're not carrying something and you have the birthday cupcake, that takes you to the ceiling. So that way charge wouldn't do shit. But because I'm carrying something and have the birthday cupcake and then the charge goes off, that actually like compensates for, I think, the extra cumbrance. I want to say slowness. Slowness. Oh, please tell me I don't need to do another one. My cupcake's just about to run out, but I'm not going to double up on them. I'm going to wait till it actually completely is exhausted before I pop another one. Because I'm trying to be kind of a spendthrift with them. And there we are. Please only take the one. Managed to get myself captured again. I was looking for a secret passage, a way to sneak up on the demons, but it didn't work. Hamdor Grand Axe should be leading a party to rescue me. Let him know where I am, and he'll take care of the rest. Okay, so we got to return news of Rornak Stone Sledge to Hamdor Grand Axe. Very well. So that's pretty much all you had to do. You just had to inconvenience yourself to find the dwarf, talk to the dwarf, and then talk to second dwarf later on in the mission. I mean, I'm not going to complain about that, about the bonus mission, because I like the straightforward aspect of it. I don't like the clusterfuck or the convoluted shit. But they make it the least accessible possible. Okay, so we're gonna go through like this dark area here, and apparently the dwarf that we need to talk to is somewhere right around here. Do Arcane Echo with Cry of Frustration. Ouch. Ouch. Alright, the Savant is the whatchamacallit, the Elementalist, and these guys are Mesmers? Okay. Whatever's clever. So I think we're going to finish this mission up, and then I'm going to take a quick break afterwards. So I have to get to the south. There's another keg station around here somewhere. Nice to see that these guys are level 16 here. Lambs for the slaughter. Wait, where the fuck is the powder keg station? Oh yeah, hey, by the way, I forgot to mention this. I did say in my channel update video that I was using a different headset. And there you go. Not really a big fan of this headset, because I'm like, if you wear it without a hat, it feels really awkward. It sits really awkwardly on your head. It feels like it sits like past like the crown of your head, like forward, so it just feels really awkward. It feels kind of hot top heavy. Also, I've got an undetachable mic here, so I'm stuck with this. So I look like a fucking Star Wars character or something wearing this shit. do want to keep up my empathy unnatural signet up, because that is actually damage. Or stop token? I think that's their, like, whatchamacallit, their trophy item. Yeah. I may actually have some in my stash, too. I have no idea why. Not because we really need them. Nice. We're able to sneak by the one patrol. Don't have to worry about fighting them.
We are caught. Take Evenia to the east. The Deldrimor dwarves use the frozen lakes and rivers there for transport. If you're lucky, you'll find one of their ice ships. I'll hold off the Mersat as long as I can. Take my bow. I won't be needing it where I'm going. To the end of us all!
Yay,
Let's
suicide
go.
rush.
Quickly! Don't let Sadra's sacrifice be wasted!
Well, wait a minute. Why can't I just go up there and help her? So she just gets crushed. That was very anticlimactic. Alright, so we're gonna end up having to fight these guys. Not a big deal. Because they're only level 16, so they'll go down without a problem. Without a fight, really. Just hoping we're not having to fight this other group down here, but they're still moving away. I think we're good. Wow, that's stupid. You want to know what would have made a better bonus mission is to actually, like, help Sidra. Prevent her from, like, you know, committing suicide. Conceptually, that just makes more sense than talking about some random fucking dwarf. I mean, he's not a random dwarf, because you do meet him in other missions and whatnot, but stupid. Very nice. We got a chest, and we have our bonus guy over there, which means we're gonna have to fight our way past that entire mob over there. What are we looking at? Mersat, and just Mersat up the ass. So this is one of those points where we take our people, we put them here. Right, looks like some of these Mersat are actually moving. I think they're all fucking moving. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They're moving as just one big mob like that? No way. Oh, that's so dumb. Well, let's take care of these fools first. Nice, we even have a boss over here. Oh, we got a Doilak master. Kill the Doilak! Kill him! As long as it doesn't get off that goddamn life attunement, we're good. Yeah. Shit, we're gonna get pincered. We're getting pincered. Party beacon? What is this? I've never seen that before. Wait, I died? Oh no! She fucking died! Oh my god, man. This will be the third time we have to do this goddamn mission. What the fuck? Party beacon. I've never got one of those before. I wasn't even paying attention to Evenia. Son of a bitch. Wow, that was stupid as shit. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'm gonna take a break after that. I'm not really that pleased about that being progress, but we're gonna use our party beacon. Okay. Alrighty. that's what that does. Interesting. Also, if we complete, I think, bonus missions and shit, we also get another special item. Where you can, like, trade them, like, five of these things, and you can go to, like, Embark Beach, and you can trade them for this, the special item. Or some special gear. I'm gonna go to the Zunai chest here just to actually dump this shit off. Like my superior vigor. Yeah, buddy. Love it. Major vigor, superior vigor. Ooh, I do have Mersa tokens. Nice. Okay. And here's my honeycombs. Here we go. That's what I was talking about. Proof of legend. So after I completed the bonus for Dunes of Despair, I got one of these things. So I'm assuming that if we just complete missions, I'll get more. I don't know if I get one per bonus or one per mission that I complete or what. But anyways, I'm going to take a quick break here. I'll be right back, and we'll do this mission for the third goddamn time. Unbelievable. So I'll see you guys in just a few.